What's going on, everybody? Glad to know that I am currently alive and also live on this platform. This will probably be a quick one. This was originally going to be a video, but I couldn't find a great way of putting it together, so I figured I would just go live and inarticulately, that's right, articulately, not inarticulately, because I don't like saying things right, kind of give my opinion on a few things. So I've watched a couple of videos in the past couple of days, most notably one that recently came out from Jesse Gender. And it made me realize something about the fandom. And honestly, I don't know if this has always existed. I kind of think it does, especially when you look at the documentaries, like What We Left Behind and things like that. But it really feels like if someone comes to the internet, specifically on YouTube, to celebrate what they really like about Trek, let's say they just love Discovery or Picard for whatever reason, or Lower Decks, that will be stolen from them, or could be, because of all of the massive amounts of disdain for the property. Even forgetting, even if we assume that they decided not to go to a channel that didn't like Star Trek or Star Wars or whatever fandom, but they just decided to make their own channel. It's just an unfortunate circumstance I think we find ourselves in, and I kind of wanted to take a minute just to say that if you like it, then I go ahead and enjoy it. Don't let someone or the internet try to remove that. It's interesting because I'm sure people will say in both the live chat as well as the comments that that's no duh, or that's obvious, or something of that nature, which is interesting because it's easy to say that when you're not getting inundated with hate. Because again, I actually don't like Discovery or Picard all that much. I hate Discovery, and I think Picard is pretty bad. Um, I like Lower Decks, as I stated, and I get inundated with stuff like that, and it's just unfortunate because I can see it removing joy from people. And one thing I just don't see on the internet is that people saying it's okay to like or enjoy what you like and to not let others bring that down. I don't know. I kind of agree with you, Gary Combine, when it comes to that. I mean, I dislike new Trek. I dislike most new Trek. But if you like it, there's an old adage, more power to you. Yeah, but people aren't allowed to enjoy things on YouTube at the moment. If you say something positive, or you say something that's against Mein Fuhrer, then you are instantly attacked. You're instantly othered. And it's unfortunate. And if you're watching this and you're surprised or you don't think that it's that bad, then you are, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, you don't have a YouTube channel that people watch, specifically for Star Trek. It's amazing to me the amount of people that want to remove happiness from people on this platform. And yeah, you can go and you can say just ignore them, which is interesting, and I do think there is some legitimacy behind that. But when you come to a platform that people make their living off of hating it, and commenters actively search you out to attack what you like, it can get pretty hard. about as hard as the fact that I watch and stalk Sydney Fane to ensure they're up so that I can do these kinds of shows, these live streams. Again, I don't think I'm going to be on for that long. This is going to be a pretty quick one because I'm going to do some more videos. Uh, I I kind of just want to take a minute to say it's okay. It's okay to like it, and that regardless of what people tell you, uh, Star Trek's okay. It's still good. Most people who are reasonable that look at the that look at the stats and information that's coming out have no reason not to believe that it's going to continue. It's ironically, Star Trek seems to be weathering this a lot better than others. It's a remake. It's a remake one. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to put in my background. Talk to you later, Pete Oz. So, and I forget, someone said ignore them. What else can you do? There's not a ton you can do beyond doing a couple of videos here and there to say it's going to be okay. And it's all right to make channels or to comment that you like Star Trek, even the disco era Trek. And I think it's important to specifically remind people of that on YouTube. Because I'll agree, I think YouTube is a pretty toxic place, or can be. And it's hard to cultivate a positive like fan experience. I really do. Want me to track them down and punch them in the nose for you? I mean, I would never tell you on a recording to do that. If I'm being recorded, I would never advocate for violence on a recording. So while being recorded, I can say that I don't want to do that on this recording. The r/Star Trek community is much more balanced and measured in its response to Trek. YouTube is toxic. You are about the only sensible YouTuber dealing with Star Trek that I have found. You know, I think there's other channels that do it pretty well, but it's just not what it's just not I don't know. It's just not prevalent, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm tired, guys. Yeah, I usually don't do these in the morning. I usually work on video. Well, first thing I do is, I don't have the kids this weekend, but first thing I do is I usually take care of the kids, make sure they're fed, having a good morning. Then I work on some videos. Usually I do stuff in later. Lore Runner, the stealer of my videos. Yeah, he's a good one. Bradder's the mod. Oh, there you go. I'm not just saying that because I agree with you, because sometimes I don't, but you're at least approaching it from an open perspective that encourages debate and discussion. Yeah, well, what's interesting is, again, it's just there's so much hatred that I get on my videos, even more than usual these days right now. And while it doesn't, I mean, it's never, I don't think, a pleasant experience, but it doesn't bother me all that much. But I can see it getting to some people, because it's finally getting to a point where I'm like, wow, this is annoying. Usually if it hits my annoying side, normies, I guess is a way of putting it, are just getting inundated in stress to high hell. That's just unfortunate. It's not perfect, but it's all right. It's just massive divergent between the old and the new. Yeah, well, and I've stated that, and I fully stand behind that. Old Trek is gone. There's no way. There's so many reasons why Old Trek is gone. All the way from the audience is different to the way that you film things is different. The methodology is different. The format is different. The writers are different. There's literally nothing from the old era that is now in the new era. And you're not going to get that. I prefer the term mundanes. Mundanes. I could get behind that. Better than the normies, yo. This was going to be a video, but I was just like, man, I'm just going to I'm just going to live stream it. By the way, guys, I'm going to start live streaming normally. You're not used to seeing me on here starting 8:30-ish Monday. I'll be live streaming for a couple hours. Then a video will go live here. I'll probably be live streaming on Twitch after that, playing a game, hanging out. And then live streaming that night. I'm gonna be doing a lot of live streaming. What I'm doing is I'm doing a lot of videos in advance. Because of that, you can go to lorereloaded.com and see when the videos are coming out. And that allows me to have more interaction with you guys. The final season of Enterprise was awesome, except for the last video. Laura, can you live stream at some reasonable time? No, I can't, Cicely, at all. I cannot at all. I got an idea. I'm still trying to understand the lore of cyborgs in Star Trek. Are they both or pieces of Borg, or... I think they're like the cyborgs, because we've seen cyborgs in TNG and in Lower Decks and Discovery by this time. I think cyborgs are fundamentally different from the Borg in that they don't take over. What's going on, Japan? I gotta visit there someday. I liked Enterprise well enough, just wish they cut the Xindi crap and got into the Romulan Wars. I agree with that. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it is disheartening to me that the amount of hate is stealing people's love of Star Trek, and not even the people who are uploading videos that never seem to enjoy Trek, like at any level. More wanting to do your own thing and people actively seeking you out to destroy it when you didn't come to them. And it's sad. And it's got to an annoyance level with me, which again, I could see really pushing people away from wanting to engage with others. Well, thank you, Bradders Mod. I appreciate it. I try. I mean, I don't always do it. And I have a troll spirit, and so sometimes I will upload something just to piss people off. Like the O'Brien video was just because I had gotten enough people who got upset about a meme that didn't mean anything. And I'm like, oh, wow, this can really upset people. I guess I'm going to do a video and see how many people I can get mad at me. But generally, the videos themselves, the whole like when I put the channel together and I wanted to somewhat treat it like a business, you need to have like a mission statement or whatever. And the mission statement of this is that it's a conversation, and that's what I try to do. The camping scene in Star Trek actually wasn't a troll. I was completely honest. Everything I did not like the camping scene. I don't like the movie. The movie was a stoking of Shatner's ego, and you can see all of that in the camping scene. I mean, I'll gladly. One of the things I'll probably start doing is having people on to have conversations and stuff. I'll talk with somebody who likes the camping scene, because I don't like it. I don't think there's not much redeeming about it. I would even challenge that if you like it, it's because it's nostalgia and you're reading more into it than exists. Enterprise had so much potential, so many backstories, etc. Deep dives. Yeah. I mean, R. McDudd, the camping scene was the lamest part of that very lame movie. I think there are worse parts, but definitively, I wasn't like it. The Herc are a species that invaded the Klingon homeworld, possibly from the Bajoran wormhole, and the Klingons were able to get a lot of technology from them. Why the lights are changing colors behind me? Oh, I have my lights set up to do candlelight right now. It's a theme. Every time I do a new one, I just change it up. The fan dance was cringe. There's a fan dance? Am I the only one that likes the camping scene? No, a lot of people like the camping scene, which blows my mind, Rylan. I mean, if you like it, that's great. I don't care. I don't like it. I think objectively it's badly done, and I think subjectively it's bad. Like objectively, from someone from film school, I feel like it was put together badly, and again, subjectively, it doesn't seem to be good art. That's just my opinion, though. I wonder how the Ferengi advance with laissez-faire capitalism without destroying their planet. Well, that's how they got a monopoly, babies. Uh, oh, the Uhura fan dance. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That was. When you say fan dance, I thought you meant like a fan of Trek who danced, and I was trying to think, did I do some kind of dance that could be a fan dance? Yeah, there's not a lot that's expanded on them. Star Trek Online tries to do a lot. I'm not a huge fan of what Star Trek Online did with them. The Herc were an oppressive species, which, in theory, again, is why the Klingons have the technology. That it's supposed to explain how they became spacefaring people, because they defeated the Herc. I like the camping scene, but I also love Battlefield Earth for how bad it is. Well, as long as you don't like it for being good art, because it's not that either. Now I should do a fan dance, a Trek fan dance. By the way, if you guys are watching, 50 people currently, only 17 likes. I'm going to be interested to see how next week goes, both in my stamina and to see how people enjoy it. Because I don't know if it's going to be a positive or a negative. People, interestingly enough, even when I do live streams, people will like unsubscribe or get angry that I'm doing live streams, even if I'm still doing the uploads that they're used to. I could do an entire series about the interpretive dance scenes. That'd be fun. Star Trek isn't even that hard sci-fi, and people are still so obsessed with the continuity. You know, I think continuity is very important. I think that people who denigrate continuity don't understand how humans at a base level work. That said, while it is very important, it is one of many important aspects, and it can be broken, and it be okay. You know. So I do think that continuity is important. I don't necessarily think that it is the end all be all, though. The infamous pop lock. I don't. You guys are crazy. Wesley continuity went out the window with the deleted scenes. I don't like anything Wesley, so there is that. By the way, guys, for those who are interested, because this seemed to be a big deal. Well, thank you, Bird of Prey 5. I'm glad you liked them. This seemed to be a big deal with some people. I kept getting asked this. I actually do have a P.O. Box now. P.O. Box number 343 2441 Q, Old Fort Parkway, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37128 4162. That's nowhere near where I live, by the way, so you're welcome to go there and be crazy. But if you guys are interested in that, I'll probably, I don't know, open it up or whatever. I hit the like button like U.S. Grant hit the bottle. Well, hey, you hit that like button hard, buddy. Hard and fast. Wesley Crusher or Will Wheaton, who would you rather be locked in an elevator with? Neither. I hate both of them. I hate P.O. Box for the Baby Yoda. If I get a Baby Yoda, that'd be hilarious. That's some deep lore right there. I don't like Wesley Crusher, nor do I like Will Wheaton. I hate both for various differing reasons. I think people unsub because of other channels like Trek Yards have moved to live streams instead of their original content. Yeah, but I'm still uploading the original content. You're getting both. That's a good thing, though. Does Trek Yards upload anymore? I don't think I noticed that. I don't remember an upload that they've done. Huh. Be honest, live streams aren't a bad idea, though. You can make a lot of money on live streams. For me, I want to I want to expand, and I do think it's a good way of increasing revenue a bit. I'm also trying to move a little bit over to Twitch and start a little bit of a following there because I'm too reliant on YouTube, and I kind of want to move away from that. Yeah, I haven't noticed that in a while. Let's look at that together, boys. Let's look at that together. Let's do it. YouTube.com. Trek Yards. Go click on that. Still a good channel. I like Trek Yards. Let's see. Is that a live stream? Yeah, I guess these are live streams, aren't they? Huh. I, honest to God, never noticed that. I mean, I would still watch their stuff, but interesting. It's neither good nor bad. Is he a Mary Sue? What? Yes, Wesley Crusher is definitively a Mary Sue. Oh my God. Cicely, helping out the channel, by the way, guys. I cannot keep the lights on without you. I enjoy most of the breakdowns, and your breakdown DS9 from series is best. Rathacon82, my opinion was your best video. I love the camping scene. In the comments of the video, I stated the reason why. What was the reason why you liked it, Cicely72? Thanks for supporting it. Let's see the reason why. And then R. McDudd says that Venom Geek Media 98 has an awesome channel. So I guess we're going to figure that one out too, and then we'll be done. So let's do this. Let's go to YouTube Studio. Let's go to comments. Let's go to Cicely72. Get rid of that. Cicely72. Lore, I think got this completely wrong. Kirk's life was his career. He gave up on relationships with his son, Carol, and that person in Generations he broke up twice with. He gave up everything, and what truly above everything for Kirk was his friends, willing to destroy his career to save Spock and McCoy. Spock and McCoy was his true family. Kirk died alone once on the Enterprise B, and second with Picard, but Picard to Kirk is a stranger where there is no relationship there, and Kirk dies again alone without his family. The scene was to reinforce relationships with the fans we're already aware of. So first off, Kirk had Shatner hated how Kirk died, by the way, but Kirk had absolutely no idea how he was going to die. This scene obviously had not been written yet, so we can't say that it was foreshadowing. You could say that it was a callback, but you have to go out of your way to say that he died alone, to say that, Picard was just some random stranger. I think they built a bond there. But okay. Kirk's life was his career. He gave up on a relationship with his son, Carol, and that person in Generations he broke up twice with. That's fair enough, but I don't think that it relates at all back to this. I don't... He even says that they don't have families. He doesn't say, "You're wrong, Bones. We are family. We are camaraderie." No, he says that we don't have families, and I'm going to die alone. Not because I love you guys so much, but because I'm so fracking awesome. He gave up everything, and what truly above everything for Kirk was his friends, willing to destroy his career to save Spock and McCoy. I would agree that in previous movies that did seem consistent. In this movie, it really did not. It seemed like everybody betrayed him, except Spock and McCoy, which, by the way, Shatner wrote for them to betray him. But both Nimoy and DeForest would not do it and would not be in the movie if they were required to do that. Spock and McCoy was his true family. Maybe, maybe not. I could see that they were, especially if that's all they had. That's a little sad, though, that these people, all they ever were was their work, and they were never able to bond with others. That has a sad tone to it, to a degree, I think. Kirk died alone once. We already talked about that one. I've already addressed that. The scene was to reinforce relationship with the fans we're already aware of. I simply don't see that in the dialogue. Now, again, this is just you and me disagreeing, Sicily72. You're more than, I mean, that could be the actual reason. That could be very compelling to other people. Personally, I don't think that that's what happened. But that doesn't mean you're wrong. That's just my opinion. Thanks for the support. I hope it's okay that I addressed it there. I'm about to see a return on the $20. If you want me to return $20, I can. But that's just my opinion. I have an issue that no one wanted to talk about. Started with TNG when Scotty returns and is covered in an episode of Voyager. Why aren't the transporter buffers used more often? Because they're a get out of jail free card that they conveniently ignored. Let's see. All right. Let's do this. Keeping up with the Cardassian battle space. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, see the color change? That's good.
Hello everyone, this is Venom Geek Media here. I couldn't resist that little gag at the start. I mean, I've been enduring keeping up with the Cardassians memes for, a good few months now, so I thought I'd finally let loose and poke fun at it. And maybe I missed a few opportunities for a few little jabs at that in my episodes. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do like a good Cardassian meme. Anyway, that really brings us to
40 seconds in
today's episode, which is a discussion, a Q&A. You know how these go. I did one for the Romulan Earth War, and I'm doing one for...
That one was interesting. A little bit big on that. Let's go to this.
Hello,
I like thick.
Today, this is going to be the first of a new series. It's sort of discussion video style based. Some of you historically minded subscribers might guess what universe explanations and gain. Now, many people aware the story that it actually originally in the battle something new here and nice. Well, one thing you trade off for is maneuverability. Turning the constellation at warp is not easy. You really have to pitch and yaw like a rudder, whereas other ships can bank and other ships can even make hard turns. Your three nacelle ships can make hard turns.
Do you talk about where you get this information from?
Vessel, where they are sort of relative to...
It looks fairly decent. I don't know. 6 minutes of intro could shorten that down a little bit, but overall, I don't hate this channel. Venom Geek Media. Subscribe. I will agree. Overall, Venom Geek Media 98 looks kind of interesting. A couple things I would have changed on my end, but overall, yeah. So there you go. Good job, R. McDud. Good job. Check out the battle space. That's my work. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I mean, and plus he's British. Who doesn't like British people? Unless, you're any major colony or continent in the United States. Not United States, on the world. God, a United States education right there. Yeah, overall, it looks like a good channel. We'll have to check it out. Cisco is the only one that had a family, and Trek made him a prophet, leaving behind 2 kids. I think Trek was their captain's trash. Yeah, Cisco, when you look at it that way, is not necessarily the best person on the world. All right, guys, we're going to be ending this very shortly. I kind of wanted to say that. Told you it was worth a watch at Lore Reloaded. You need to trust me more. I did trust you. I checked it out. As I said, pretty good channel. 20 minutes of intro probably could be cut down, but overall, I like the channel. I mean, it looked interesting. Have you watched Alexander Siddig's fanfic? No, I am not interested. At any point am I interested in the fan fiction Alexander Siddig is doing. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And maybe that's just me. Go make that daughter of yours some breakfast. She's not here this weekend. They're not here this weekend, I should say. I wouldn't be here if they were here this weekend. I would be making them breakfast or something. Once I get off of my tail and start finishing my videos, and if you enjoy Japanese history, then hopefully you'll check it out. However, teaching and coaching girls basketball is getting in the way of uploading. Yeah, just let me know when you actually started uploading. Yeah, I mean, so my situation, I won't get into it too much. My situation is reversed from what you guys generally see. I have full custody. I have them 97% of the time. Mom gets them every other weekend and holidays. So I'm actually really glad that they are with their mom, and it's good for both of us that we get some time away, So, I'm happily full custody. I'm happy that I get them 97% of the time, but it's still really healthy that both sides get some distance and that they get time with their mom. So, I mean, you say bummer, but it's good. I'm not upset about it. It's a good reprieve for both of us. Unfortunately, in my state, that is illegal and will probably be illegal for ever in my lifetime. I'm in a shirt because I don't want to do these things shirtless. People will take that and make money off of it, and I'm not interested in making money for other people. So, the shirt stays on, good sir. Yeah, so let me address this. If you like the fan fiction or you want to look at his stuff, that's great. I'm not trying to denigrate it. It's just not for me. I'm not interested in that. I will watch the podcasts, but I'm just not interested in that. Nah, Sydney, you can't afford how much it'd take. Anti-Trekker ruins everything. Wasn't just Anti-Trekker, but I do wish those clips weren't there. I mean, it's fine. I'm not mad about it, but all right. Anything else we going to talk about, or are we done here today, gents? I got 2 videos to make. 2 videos indeed. Why don't you take the footage yourself and make money off it? Nah, I do my own stuff. So is he an anti-trekker or not? I don't know what you mean by anti-trekker is just a name. He explains why he did it. I haven't seen that video, I'll be honest with you. He's a huge Trek fan, though. If you like Trek, I'd suggest taking a look at it. He really does enjoy it. Yeah, I'm going to look some more, by the way, gaming. I'm going to look some more at your channel. That looks like you had some interesting stuff there. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to do 2 videos. Oh, go to lorereloaded.com. Take a look at the events there. I'm actually going to be at some conventions, so if you're in the area, let me know, and we'll do some kind of meetup. Additionally, I would, you'll also see when uploads for other various videos are going up. So, all right, guys. Thanks so much, and I'll be seeing you soon. I will do a California class video. Before that, I will do a California class video when I have more information on the California class. I don't like instantly doing them. I want more canon before I really break it down.